Tonight marks a really important moment for CEDA and for you, our members, as we share for the first time our ambition and vision for long-term prosperity for all Australians, which we call Progress 2050. For too long, we've heard from our members and others their concerns about Australia's future and its certainty, about the risks of assuming that our past strengths will sustain us into the future. We've heard your concerns about the lack of vision and ambition for our nation, about the short-term and myopic thinking that has come to dominate so many of our most important national conversations. You and we have become frustrated by the inability to advance issues critical to our nation's future, even more so as the world around us has grown increasingly uncertain and challenging. Over the past 5 years, we've been strengthening our capabilities and our capacity for influence at CEDA, lifting our voice and asking our members what they think, what they want, and what they need from us as an independent think tank working in the national interest with and for them and with and for you. The team and I have been inspired and humbled by your responses to us about what you want to see from us. Quite honestly, a request for greater bravery and boldness to drive a long-term vision that you have the confidence that together we can shape and influence for the benefit of all Australians. You told us quite simply that you wanted CEDA to use our strengths and capabilities, and most importantly, our trusted independence, to harness and engage our members and others across business, government, academia, and the community, and across the country to address a basic question. How can we create a prosperous and positive future for our kids, for their kids, for all Australians? Our response is Progress 2050, a clear articulation of the foundations on which a positive and prosperous future must be built. A strong economy working alongside a strong social compact, not only mutually compatible, but mutually reinforcing. Through Progress 2050, we have also articulated a clear commitment to 6 goals that we will persistently and bravely prosecute in pursuit of prosperity. And some of you in the room, some of you online, will look at these goals and be tempted to argue that they're too ambitious, that they can't be achieved, and they definitely can't be achieved all together at the same time. My response to that is simply this. At its heart, our economy is about people. It is really only ever about people. And with that in mind, I ask you to look at and pause and to consider the humanity that sits within each of the goals that we've articulated. To think about the individual opportunity, security, and dignity that rests within each of them, the value and well-being that they can deliver and that they can afford us all. And then ask yourself, not which one might we abandon, but rather how together we might advance them all, how we might work together to excite, engage, and empower a better future for all Australians. Progress 2050 isn't the usual thing that you might expect from a think tank. It's not a 50-point plan. It's not a clear reform agenda filled with already determined solutions and milestones for the next 25 years. It's a challenge. It's a challenge to you, to us, to be ambitious, an invitation to work with us, to adapt and to evolve ideas, to build consensus as we seek to understand, to debate, to develop and to drive the long-term progress that I think we all need and want to see for all Australians. And of course, if we're going to make the progress that we want, we need to hear from you here in the room and you online. Your thoughts, your ideas, your priorities, and your challenges to us. Challenges about the how, but also challenges around the ambition.